Every time I go out for a walk, I realize how easy it is to be with myself. It's a reminder that I can be surrounded by a community, neighbors, people that I see on a daily basis, just in passing by at the grocery store or down the street, or people that work in the same building that I live in. I'm surrounded by people all the time. And that's, it's sort of my community, and I'm part of their community because we live in the same vicinity. And I live in a very densely populated area. There's a lot of people here. So I look at going out for a walk by myself, which I try to do every single day, as self-care and just being alone. And I do see plenty of other people doing this on their own, just being quiet. Some people have headphones on or earbuds in or something like that, but I just listen to the quiet and I let my mind decompress from whatever's going on in my world, in the big world, and family, and, all the weird drama that goes on. And I can let it go. I can absolutely let it go. I remember when I was a kid, my mother labeled me a loner. And even as a kid, I took offense to that. I didn't like it because it had a negative connotation to it. It sounded like it was a negative thing to want to do things alone. Like I would go to see a movie by myself. And she just thought that was absurd. And I didn't understand why that would be absurd. Why not? I want to go to the movie. I don't want to be bothered with anyone else. So I would just do it. And she thought that was a negative. That the thing was, she also couldn't do anything alone by herself. So we were just different in that way. And I don't fault her. I look at myself as not a loner, but independent. And yeah, so there's that. And then I had, 20 years or more of being responsible and caring for other people, which was child rearing, right? So I had no time alone. So, sometimes late at night I would stay up and just be alone by myself because everyone else was asleep, and I could be alone and just think my own thoughts and do what I wanted to do and not have to worry about the care of other people. And I don't regret I don't want anyone thinking that I regret the years that I had children. I love it. Those were some of the happiest years of my life. And they were the happiest years of my life. So I don't regret that at all. But now I'm in a different season of life. And I feel like it's my turn to take care of myself. The big word, self-care. So one of my most favorite things to do for self-care is walking around out near nature, near wide open spaces with fresh air, or the mountains. I love the mountains. Anywhere. And I love bodies of water. They make me it's very peaceful to me. I'm an earth sign, but I'm very connected with the water. So and that's why earth sign is why I like to walk barefoot. So That's why I do that. I got off on a little tangent there, didn't I? Anyways, this bridge. I love this bridge. Oh, and that boat, they were so cute. They honked at me because they saw me videotaping. They honked and yelled at me, and I waved. But I was under the bridge. I love that bridge. And if you've listened to me before, you know I do love bridges, and I like being under bridges and on top of bridges. It's kind of a weird, quirky thing about the bridges. But, oh, and the birds, too. This was a beautiful walk this afternoon. This was Friday afternoon after work. I went down to, this is Sail Bay, and I didn't walk all the way around it, and I will do that another day because it is beautiful to see the sailboats. And in this part of Mission Bay, Sail Bay, which is behind me now because I'm turning around. Boy, I'm making myself dizzy. But Sail Bay is off to the right here, and there's an area that specifically there are not allowed to have motorized boats or vehicles, water vehicles in that area. So no like ski-doos, or it's just kayaks and sailboats and windsurfers and things like that. It's very pretty. I haven't actually made a video down there. Squish, squish, squish. Maybe a child, of course, I have to throw that in there. But I should make a video down at Selby because it is beautiful. But back to the topic of being by myself and embracing solitude. It's comforting to me. It's self-care. It brings my blood pressure down. It brings my whole energy in my body down and relaxes me just to be alone, not have to talk, not have to be on. And so much of my day and my life is giving 100% of my attention to another person, one at a time. And that can be very emotionally draining. So these periods of just not, just call it a not. I just am doing nothing. I'm just gonna not today. So that's where that is. And that's how I spend my afternoon. That's how I'm starting my weekend. And I look forward to that. There's my bridge. Gonna say goodbye for now to my bridge. That's a really pretty one too underneath. And all the birds, they make me happy. I appreciate you stopping by to watch and say hello. I hope you have a great day, and I love you.